Hi, kindergartners. All right, I want you to take a look here in your math book with me, and I'm going to do some of the pages in your math book with you. So the first thing I want you to do is look at these cars, and we're going to compare how many cars there are because we're starting topic 2 in our math book. I'm so excited. It means that we're going to compare numbers 0 to 5. We're still going to need those numbers 0 to 5, so don't forget them. I'm going to get my pen, and I want you to get your pen or pencil, and we're going to check and compare these cars. So the first thing, my favorite color is yellow, so I think we'll count the yellow ones first. Let's count the yellow cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you count them with me? All right. Now I want you to draw or write a number 4. So we're going to go down, over, and then you cross. I'm trying to work on this. The next thing we need to do are count the red cars so we can compare them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are also 4 red cars. Let's put the 4 for the red car over here. Down, over, and then you cross. Good job, kindergartners. Now I want you to notice that those groups happen to be the same or equal. So we're going to put an equal sign in the middle. To make an equal sign, you make a straight line, and then you make another straight line just below it. And that tells us that 4 equals 4. Good work. Let's go to the next page. The next page is going to be our video for today. So we're going to listen to our video quick, and then we'll work in our book some more. All right, kindergartners, they're going to show you a different way to match them. They're going to show you that you can line up 3 here, and you can line up 3 here, or whichever way they do it, and then you'll see that they're equal groups. We already know how to count them. So let's go ahead and count them, and we're going to notice that we have 1, 2, 3 green ones, 1, 2, 3 orange ones. So we know that they're equal because 3 equals 3, just like the cars. Shows you 3 green ones equals 3 orange ones. And do you see how they matched them up so that they know that they have a partner? That way we can tell that we have 1 green one for every orange one. This one's going to be a little bit different, isn't it, kindergartners? Because let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 red ones and 1, 2, 3 blue ones. Do you know already which one has more? I bet you do. When I match them up, here's a red one and a blue one, here's a red one and a blue one, here's a red one and a blue one, but I have 1 extra red one, which means that I have more red yo-yos than blue yo-yos. Nope, because there are more red ones. It shows us that we have 1 extra red one like we talked about. So we know that we have more red, less blue. All right, we're going to go back to our math notebook or math workbook. So if you could take out your math workbook, you're going to see the first item. And the first item, it says, have students draw lines between the toys in the top group to the toys in the bottom group. Then have them draw a circle around the groups if they are equal and an X if they are not equal. So I want us to go ahead and get out our pencils. This one has already been done for you, but you still need to trace over those dotted lines. So I can match this red one with this blue one. Ooh, I did not go on that dotted line very well. I'll try better this time. And this red one to this blue one, this red one to this blue one, this one to this one. And guess what? They happen to be equal. And if they're equal, we're going to circle them. And if they're not, we're going to X them. There's something else I want you to do. Kindergartners, we're a little bit smarter than this book gives us credit for. So I want us to count the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want us to count the blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4. We could put them side by side. And who remembers that special symbol we could put between them? You're right. It's an equal sign. So we're going to put an equal sign between our two 4s. Excellent. Let's go to the next page, and I'm going to do a couple more with you before I send you on your way. This one has green blocks and yellow blocks that you have to count. So the first thing we want to do is match them up like they've asked us to. This is Ernest has to grab another pen. And then I'm going to match them up. So this green one goes to this yellow one, this green one to this yellow one, this one to this one. Which group is larger? Is the green group of Legos bigger or is the yellow group bigger? You're right, it's the green group. Before you do anything, though, I want you to count the green ones. 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4. So right next to the green ones, can you make our number 4? Excellent. How many yellow ones? 1, 2, 3. 3 yellow ones. We're going to put a 3 under it because we're not going to have room for our equal sign on this one, and they're not equal. So since they're not equal, you have to draw an X over the Legos because that's the directions. But what I want you to do is I want you to circle the group that is larger. So is the 4 larger or is the 3 larger? I bet you know. The 4 is bigger than the 3, so you're going to circle the 4. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. This one, oh my goodness, I bet you already know. If I match them up, they match because this one's so easy. 1 equals 1. Good job, kindergartners. If they're the same, you're going to circle the two groups. Awesome. I bet you can do the same thing over here. And I bet over here you can tell me which group is greater and which group is less. And you probably can write your numbers and circle the greater one. Okie doke? Okay, the next page is going to be very similar. And I want you to do the same thing. Try the best you can to match them up. And do you see how this kind of gets tricky, matching them up with the lines? So it might be easier to write the two numbers, circle the number that is greater, or put the equal sign if they're the same. And I know you can do it. And then there's tricky directions for the bottom one that your parents can help you with. All right, or helpers. Good job, kindergartners.